A lot of people find that one of the hardest things to learn with Mandarin Chinese is the tones. Now, in Chinese, there are 4 tones, and the way that I learned them in the beginning, I've been speaking Chinese now for about 20 years, so the way I learned them in the beginning is basically just repeating the 4 tones in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, in a row, and accessing the tone that I needed when I needed that tone. And so when I learn new words, I can just put it in the order. So for example, let's take, everybody uses ma as an example. So you can just do it like this. Ma, 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 ma. Repeat after me. Ma, 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 ma. This is the first tone, second tone, third tone, and fourth tone. Ma, 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 ma. But if you say it quickly, then you can get them all in a row, and then you can access them anytime you want. So ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Now let's change to a different word. Like for example, qing. You have a beginning sound and an ending sound on that as well, so it's a good way to show the difference. So qing, 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 qing. In some dialects of Chinese, we'll actually hear people say qing, 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 qing. So it depends on the dialect and the accent, but mostly it's just qing, like this. So if you look at the pinyin spelling, sometimes words will start with a Y. That Y is not actually pronounced as we do in English, so it would be ing, 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 ing. So, for example, the country England is actually called Yingguo, Yingguo. So one of the hardest things to learn about the Chinese tones is when you start to put two syllables together and you have 2 tones that differ. Sometimes a lot of foreigners who are learning Chinese, their tones will go astray. And so one way to practice this is by doing them actually combining the tones together in formation. So I actually wrote this book a few years ago, Mandarin Chinese Pronunciation Manual. We're going to put it back up on our website so you can download it. But what I do here is I have a list of 2-tone combinations and 3-tone combination words. There's about, maybe about 1,000 or 2,000 example words. And then going through the book, they're just listed all in order with that specific pattern. So let's just go through a couple patterns right now just to kind of give you a feel for how that works. So if we go back to the word ma, if I combine 2 first tones, so ma, 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 and then I combine a second tone, ma, 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 and then a third tone, ma, 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 and then a fourth tone, ma, 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 ma. Then I can change it to a second tone and a first tone, ma, 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 and 2 second tones, ma, 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 and then a third tone, ma, ma. Now sometimes we don't come all the way back up on that third tone, so you notice ma, ma, or you can come back up. So ma, ma, and then the fourth tone, ma, ma, and then a third tone, third and first, ma, ma, and then a second tone, ma, ma, and then a third tone. Here we have to change this one into a second tone. This is the only time you have a tone change. So it's ma, ma, and then a fourth tone, ma, 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 ma. So if you practice them quickly, you can get the feel for how the words go together. So again, ma, 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 ma. And then the fourth tone in first, ma, 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 ma. Let me do that again, ma, ma. All right, so now when you, for example, let me go back to the example of countries. So actually I can take 2, let's see, beginning with the first tone, you have Yingguo. Yingguo is the first tone, second tone. Now if I do like a second tone, you could have like a country like, for example, Deguo, Deguo. And then a third tone, second tone would be 美国, America. I'm sorry, the country that I just said was Germany. So Germany is 2-2, 德国, 德国. America, US is 3-2, 美国, 美国. And then a fourth tone, second tone, because country is always a second tone, so that's not going to change. So the fourth tone, you could use Thailand. So 泰国, 泰国. So one more time, 英国, 德国, 美国, 泰国. And so you get a feeling for how those tones go together in specific words.